Well, welcome back to Island Wings on Southside Blvd for another episode of Shark Bites. Coach, we had a big win in Iowa this weekend. We saw the Sharks electric on both sides of the ball, a very solid team win. Marcus Rogers was Tyler Huff's #1 target in this game. What do you have to say about Tyler's ability to have formed chemistry with all of his receivers, not just Marcus?
Yeah, they're starting to click, and offensively, I think we scored on every possession but one. And Tyler does a good job of distributing the ball and getting it out to guys. But I mean, we ran for almost 200 yards, which is a lot in indoor football, and that's 2 weeks in a row we've hit the 200-yard mark. So we're doing a good job of kind of mixing it up, and every week it's a different role player steps up.
We have to talk about kicker Dylan Barnas. We're going to talk to him on the show here in a little bit, but he had 4 deuces in this game. What does his presence do for you when you're planning for a game, knowing that you can rely on him?
Well, we got stopped in the first half, and Dylan hit 2 deuces for 4 points, and we kicked a field goal. So even though we were stopped, we were still up 3 points going into halftime, and that's huge, and that's really going to be beneficial come playoff time when you can get free points like that. And when you add it up, I know he had double-digit points again, and that was, early in the game, that was the difference. That's what got them in kind of a chase mode, chasing us in the third, fourth quarter. Once we got up, there was no looking back.
Now, this defense has just been plagued with injuries this season. Every single week, we're bringing new guys in to fill positions and holes on the defense. But they show up and they show out and they continue to just prove themselves as a dominant defense. What do you have to say about your defense's resilience this year?
Yeah, they played a great game because I think they held them to 2 scores in the second half. And again, killed with injuries all year long. But that quarterbacks can throw now. He can play. So Iowa's the leading passing team in the league. And, the defense this week in and week out. So I'm excited to come out of the bye week with some healthy players, and it's the first time all year that we had almost the same team back-to-back since week 3.
DeMonte Puggle had a huge breakthrough on the 4th down and scored. How pivotal was that play?
Well, it was there on 3rd down. We all saw it wide open, and Leon Brown came up and was like, "Coach, run it again." And I saw the same thing he did, and we called the exact same play. It was there, and he slipped through. It was a good run. It was fun. You get long runs like that, it makes it exciting.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Hey, Sharks fans. Plan your next night out with the Sharks here at the Tank. We have a wide range of group night options to make your night perfect. So whether you're a business, a club, a team, or a big family that wants to have a good time, the Sharks have you covered. Visit our website, jackssharks.com, to see all our affordable options. To book your event, call me, 904-621-0700, extension 702, or email dave@jackssharks.com.
Shark Reef Field Suites are the most exciting place to watch a sporting event here in Jacksonville. You can't get any closer to the action. Each Reef Suite includes food and drinks and holds up to 8 people. Create memories you'll never forget. Book your Reef Suite today. Call 904-621-0700 or email dave@jackssharks.com to secure your Reef Suite today.
Well, welcome back to Shark Bites. I am joined by kicker Dylan Barnas. How are you doing today, Dylan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, I have to tell you, I have wanted to bring you on the show for weeks now. And the only reason I haven't is because you're actually not here.
No, not at all.
You are in Cocoa Beach,
Yeah,
not
2 hours
Orlando. But you were willing to dive in for the day to be on the show tonight. So I appreciate that so much.
I appreciate you guys having me on. So fun.
You had an amazing game on Saturday, like you do every single week, but you hit a personal high, a Shark high, and you had 4 deuces in Iowa. How does that happen?
A lot of hard work and practice. No, it's one of those things where you going into it, kind of just felt like everything was clicking in pregame, and I actually told Coach Gibson, to where it's like, hey, I'm going to be in and around that deuce all day. So I hope we score a lot of points because I plan on scoring a lot as well. So they kind of held up their end of the bargain and had a good game ultimately. And it's when you have a good game, it's a lot of fun, especially when you win too. So it's kind of a high on all facets.
So how does it feel like when you see your teammates' reactions to your deuces?
It's always funny because all of them have different reactions to it, right? So it's always fun running off the field and kind of get a little bit of everything based on the player. And then, I mean, you've got the camaraderie, whether it's in the locker room after the game or just kind of when I'm off to the side, the defense is now on the field, where it's, little jokes, little jabs here and there, just having a good time with it. So realistically, that's what it's all about, just trying to have a good time and obviously do my job, but enjoy it.
Now, before we acquired you, you were actually on our rivals, the Orlando Predators, and that rivalry runs deep. So for you, when you found out that you were going to be a Shark, was it excitement? Were you like, oh no, like how did you feel?
I'm going to be honest. I was happy to be playing ball again. With Orlando, they had obviously the mishap this year with everything that went on and the unfortunate events. But for me to be able to still stay in Florida and play ball and still be close to home and the family was big. And then to kind of do it in Jacksonville, obviously we had the rivalry with you guys prior to us going to the AFL and you guys coming to the IFL. It's been fun. Everybody's welcomed me with open arms, and the running joke week 1 was welcome to the good side. So, no, it's been fun. Everybody in Jacksonville has been awesome, absolutely awesome. So it's a blessing, really, and it's been a lot of fun the entire time.
We're happy to see you in the right uniform, and even though we got the same colors as Orlando, you're wearing the right uniform, and we're very happy to have you on our side. What is your favorite thing about being a Shark?
I think the fan base and the atmosphere truly in Jacksonville is absolutely electric. And I talked about it a little bit last night on the podcast. Just having kind of that electric atmosphere. It's similar to kind of what we had at UCF when I was playing at UCF. Just a bounce house. Just you feed off of that energy, whether it's myself or the guys, right? The fans make a huge difference at the end of the day. And I think it's been huge. Just having kind of that. When we go places, you can tell that some teams don't have the same kind of fan base. So it's a huge benefit for us. And anytime we're going up against somebody in the Shark Tank, I mean, it's not the easiest place to play. And I've been on both sides of it now, so I can attest to that. So, but yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun.
So with you being in Cocoa Beach, obviously, we're here. How does practice look for you?
So practice is a little bit different for me. I usually come up on Friday for the walkthrough and then playing the game on Saturday. And then I'll usually get a session in by myself over at UCF in the indoor, typically on like Tuesday.
Okay.
And so I'll run through every scenario that I need to run through. And try to get anybody that I can to simulate, whether it be a hold or something like that, and I'll run through a bunch of different stuff and to try to prepare myself for whatever I'm gonna kind of encounter, whether it's, hey, I'm kicking from the corner this week and trying to go around a jumbotron or straight up. So it's kind of just playing games inside of my own head and trying to set myself up for essentially the situations that I'm going to deal with that week.
How different is kicking indoor than outdoor?
I mean, you're not dealing with weather, so that's a lot of fun. It makes it a little bit easier. Obviously, the uprights only being 9 feet wide can sometimes present a little bit of a challenge, but my whole thing is aim small, miss small. So if you're able to do that, usually the outcome is it's been pretty good. So that's been my mantra, and kind of just stick to that. But other than that, obviously the weather is the biggest thing, and just the field. You're always in field goal range.
Yeah.
So it's there's never really there's not too much of a rest period. I'm trying to stay loose almost the entire game, so it's sometimes it's a little bit more of a grind than others, but yeah, you've always got to be ready.
Always, and you're the guy. Like, we can always rely on you. And kicking has been a struggle in Jacksonville. It has. And then you come in and you just get juices. Now, I have to tell you, the announcer said it on the stream in Iowa, and apparently the IFL record for the most juices in one game is 6.
That's what I've heard.
And so you were pretty close.
Yep.
But I feel like you could break that.
And that's something, honestly, it's not something you necessarily go into every game like, hey, that's the goal, right? You're kind of just presented with, hey, some things are falling my way. The offense is clicking. They're scoring, giving you opportunities. But yeah, I would love to have that one. That would kind of be a cherry on top if we can get that. But yeah, 4 is definitely a good night. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Week after week, you are named the special teams player of the week. I think you're on like a 7-game streak. It's crazy. But you just, every week you perform, and it's so fun to watch you play. Now, every single week on Shark Bites, I love to do something fun with you guys and want to get to know you. So we're going to play this really fun game. It's called Two Truths and a Lie.
Oh boy. All right.
Very simple game.
Okay.
You're just going to tell me 2 truths and 1 lie about yourself. And I have to try to figure out what's mine. And I will tell you, I have an impeccable record on this. I think I've only lost 3 times.
So you're saying I should make it hard?
Correct.
All right. All right. I got it.
You've already got him. Okay.
I got it.
All right.
My wife is my high school sweetheart.
Okay, that's fair. We've heard this.
Um,
But then that could also be a lie. Could be a truth, could be a lie.
my first college was in North Carolina.
First college was in North Carolina. Okay. Also feel like that's
And I
very
was born in Tennessee.
You were born in Tennessee. Oh my goodness. Like, all of these are very believable things. I know you went to UCF, but I don't know if you went there all 4 years. So, it's very fun.
You said make it hard.
I
so.
know. And yeah, why not? You could be born from Tennessee, and I feel like your wife could also be your high school sweetheart. Like, that's a rare thing. Like, you don't hear a lot about high school sweethearts, so I feel like you wouldn't lie about being a high school sweetheart. So I'm going to say that's definitely true. I'm going to say that you're not from Tennessee.
Oh, good job.
Is that right?
That is right.
Yeah,
That is a lie.
look at that.
There you go.
I'm so good at this game. So where are you actually from?
I am actually born and raised in Merritt Island, so Cocoa Beach.
There you
Cocoa
go.
Beach area.
Well, look at that.
My wife was my high school sweetheart.
We love that. How long have you guys been together?
We've been together almost 12 years
Oh
now.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Married for
got married last March, so over a year now. Going
that's
strong.
super exciting.
So,
Congratulations.
yeah. Thank you.
And then your first college. Where was your first
First college was in North Carolina, Mars Hill University, just outside of Asheville.
And then you transferred
And,
to
and then I
UCF.
transferred to UCF and spent the next 3.5 years back home in Orlando.
That's so exciting. Thanks for joining me, Dylan.
Thank you.
Shark fans, are you ready to rock and roll all night long? It's time to unleash your inner rocker. Let the music take control as the Sharks face our conference rivals, the San Antonio Gunslingers, for Rock and Roll Night, presented by Dick's Wings and Grill on Saturday, July 12th. Make sure to stick around after the game for the post-game autographs, presented by Showtime Sports, Cards, and Clouds. Get your tickets today. Call our team 904-621-0700 or visit jacksharks.com.
Host a birthday party at a Sharks game. Make it a night your kids will never forget. Party packages include a Sharks game ticket, a designated party spot, a Sharks souvenir, food, drinks, chips, Sonati's cupcakes, and a Shark Walk access to high-five the players before the game. Plus a visit from Chum. What's better than that? The birthday boy or girl will also get a special shout-out on the Jumbotron. Visit jacksharks.com and fill out your request form, or just give me a call at 904-621-0700.
0700. Let's plan this birthday party together.
Welcome back to Shark Bites. We are doing a really cool exclusive look at the Sharks golf cart that we will be raffling off at our fundraiser for Leo on Wednesday, July 9th over at David Buster's. Troy, tell us about this golf cart and everything it has in store.
So this is a 2009 club car, Diplomat, 6-seater, so 2, 4, 6, built-in Bluetooth, bimini top, safety handles, cup holder, cell phone holder,
Nice.
built-in self-draining cooler, turn signals, headlights, horn, and color match for the Sharks. Obviously, we don't have all of the graphics on here right now. We will be doing graphics with a tribute to Leo and Fourth and Gold, the charity that Leo and his family are a part of, that really helps with childhood cancer research and medication and you know, trying to find a cure. So,
Troy, what do you say we take this for a spin?
let's go.
All right, Jaden, off in the Sharkmobile we go. Troy, tell us about this awesome golf cart.
This is amazing 6-seater golf cart, is courtesy of Club Car.
Oh, we're going this way.
But it
Okay.
comes complete with the bimini top, lights, turn signals,
It has a turn signal.
and as you can see, the little horn. Now, it's a gas golf cart, so once you get going, it takes a second, but then it will go. So this golf cart will be available at the auction on July 9th at Dave & Buster's.
Look at this. We're getting personally chauffeured by Jaden Sojak. We love this. This is a nice
Should beep
program.
the horn. Say hi to everybody.
The ride of this right now is very smooth. It's a very smooth ride.
So
It actually goes pretty fast too.
It's got a lifted 4-wheel drive.
Now I'm sure this thing has an amazing speaker system.
Yes, the Bluetooth system does work. It does come with it. But what a great opportunity. Somebody can win this and have this in their driveway
I know.
as early as July 10th.
It's not quite done yet. We still got a couple more. He loves the horn. We still got a couple more details.
We do have a tribute to Leo and a tribute to Fourth and Gold that's going on the cart.
This is a one of a kind.
It
You
is.
do not want to miss out.
Sharks fans, are you looking to host an event at a Sharks game? Book a Sharks party deck. Enjoy a spacious party deck with a great view on game day. Hand-pick one of our 5 party deck food packages. There's no event like a Sharks game. Try a Sharks party deck at our next home game. Book your Sharks party deck today. Call David Gleason at 904-621-0700, extension 702, or email dave@jacksharks.com.
Welcome back to Shark Bites. It is the time for the show for the weekly player awards. I'm going to throw it over to Bob Book, president of the Shark Super Fan Club.
So this week for Defensive Player of the Week, we got Cavallo Bennett. He's not here. On bye week, he went home, but that's Defensive Player of the Week. Offensive Player of the Week, Dylan Barnas.
Thank you.
Look at that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you.
Just for more information, you can email us at jacksuperfans@gmail.com and go Sharks.
The Jacksonville Sharks are your champions.
Welcome back to Shark Bites. Coach, we are getting ready to go on a much needed bye week. What is this week going to look like for you and the team?
Just a lot of rest. Just guys need rest. You have like a 20-week season, so when you get a bye week at this time, it's huge for everybody. Kind of just rest your body, rest your mind. So it's well needed for all of us, myself included.
Now we are on a very hot streak. You know, we got 4 games left. Do you think this bye week is going to affect that momentum in any way as we head towards playoffs?
No. I mean, at this point in the season, if it's early in the year, yeah, because you don't have the continuity. Now it's muscle memory. We're going to get some guys back from injury, which is huge. Hopefully, we'll get Chris Rice back and Brandon Munoz and John Huggins. So we'll be able to get rid of that injury bug.
Now, every single Shark Bites, we always do a giveaway, and this week is no different. We have our next home game coming up on Saturday, July 12th, Rock and Roll Night, presented by Dick's Wings. Only 2 home games remaining, so you guys got to come out and support us. But let's give somebody in this restaurant tickets to that game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. All right, and Matt, our winner is Gary Grant.
Gary's coming.
What's going on, man? Hey, congratulations. You been to a Sharks game before?
I have when I was like younger. It's awesome.
Okay, so you're from here.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal, man. Well, here's some tickets for July 12th against San Antonio at the ViStar Arena, and look forward to seeing you there. And thanks for coming out to Island Wings.
Kickoff's at 7 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
deal. Thanks,
Congrats. Gosh, I love that. That's the best part of this whole show.
Good
And
deal.
You could be our next winner, but you have to come hang out with us every Tuesday night right here at Island Wings on Southside Boulevard for filming of Shark Bites. Coach, can you believe that we've been doing this for 14 weeks?
No, it's almost coming to an end. So
It's coming to the end, so you guys should join us at our next episode. Go Sharks.
go Sharks.